Hi, this is Sharon of Marketing Tips and Tricks. Today is Friday, and of course, I'm going to try to give you my tips. Last Friday, I was sick and I wasn't able to, I wasn't really up to, my brain wasn't even in the right space. So I'm sorry you had to miss last week, Friday, but I'm back on track today. I'm altogether well again. My voice is back on track. And so here we are. We're going to talk about high converting sales funnels today because a lot of people hear about it, they ignore it because it feels and looks complicated. I'm going to try to share with you that it's really not complicated, and it really is necessary for you to actually continue have a flow and a continuum of sales. So let's get started. So this is what a lot of people want. People want to have someone give them their credit card. Yay, I got a sale. But what happens is that you get a sale today, and 5 days later, 6 days later, 2 months later, you didn't get another sale. That was just like a oops, I got a sale, not a consistent plan or a consistent flow, which is what a funnel does. It gives you a flow so you're making sales either daily, weekly, however it is that you optimize this flow. So everybody is who's listening to this wants that. And here's what a funnel should look like. You have to create awareness. People have to know that you're there. So the marketing and the traffic generation is really important so people know that you're there. And also you have to have it in the right sequence so people can consider you. How they're going to consider you is through the right sequence of your funnel, so that you're considered above everybody else, because there are hundreds and thousands of people who are marketing, and you need to be considered. And what you say, how they're going to prefer you and make you the preference out of all. Let's say weight loss, that's a big one. You know, they got the skinny body, they got the wrap and everything. What's going to consider what why they're going to consider you above everyone else, and how they're going to make the purchase. I'm going to give you a really great tip. It should be a spontaneous purchase. You know, like in the when you're checking out, there are a few knickknacks that they put the candy and they put the little nail clip, or they put the little hand sanitizer with the keychain on it. Those are like those spontaneous buys when you're looking around and you're waiting and you see something that you want, and it's at a low cost. It's a huge tip I gave you. um, so you need to do something in that, somewhere in your funnel. You need to make that person purchase. And then by building a list, and I'll always say this, you have to build a list. That's where you create the loyalty. If you're not building a list, this is why people will keep falling off and being frustrated. You don't have a list. You're not building relationships with the loyal subscribers to your list. You're not talking to anybody. You're just talking to them one time through your squeeze page, and that's it. You need to be building a list so that they can become advocates of what you're doing. So that's sort of how the funnel should work, and how it's going to work the best. You're going to need three basic things. You're going to need tools in order for that to work. You're going to need marketing, like to get your traffic and everything going, and you need training to do both. You're going to need those two things, then the training on how to do that. And I'm going to show you a space that I use, that I've been using since January, and it's working really, really great for me. So hold on a second. I'm going to get you over there. And the space is called GlobalNPN. It's been around since 2005. It has over 160,000 members in this platform. And here's the reason why it's so great. I'm going to tell you why it's so great. So anybody who's listening to this today, who's on the fence about this or been paying attention but not really paying attention, here is why it's so great. Oh, this is my VIP list. I'm going to take you over to GlobalNPN. All right. So you'll be part of my VIP list, as you can see there. I was setting that whole thing up. And that's part of the funnel. So I'm glad you got a chance to see that. Um, but what I like about it is it has everything in its own, in its one space. Like when I first started, I was a blogger very early on in my internet marketing career. I was blogging, and I had to buy my own autoresponder, and I was using GVO because GVO was good, but then there were some things GVO didn't have, so I was on GVO and Aweber at the same time. And then I heard about tracking, that you should be tracking your stuff, so I went on Bitly to, and the other ones that get kicked out of social media half the time, so I couldn't use them in certain places. So that was no good sometimes. There were the rotator. I heard that rotators work really well, and I tried to find a rotator, and I had to spend money on that. So there was just so many things I had to spend money on that I didn't really need to actually add to the expenses I already had in my business. Well, here in Global NPN, they have all the things that you need, plus they pay you to use it. How great is that? They pay you good to use it too, not just pay you some little $5 or $2. Well, you can pay it for $5 if you want, but you only just get access to the autoresponder. But if you want to use all the marketing tools, which I totally suggest that you do, you get paid to use it handsomely. This could be another whole new business, but it's a tool suite that pays you to market your business. I think that's genius. It's been around. It works. 2005 is dog years on the internet. 10 years in next year. But anyway, let me go through really quickly what this is. They give you a lot of marketing here, marketing tools. You see, they have a lot, and you get instant access for $1. I'm not going to go through all the details. I'm going to show you that they have tools. They also have the training, so you get $1 trial for 7 days, and you get 10 days of training. So that's $1 trial for 7 days and 10 days of training, no matter what you do. You're going to have your own back office training, traffic, marketing, all the training that you need, right? You also have a community. The community helps you. But here I want to call your attention to the call center. But does your affiliate program call your leads on your behalf? Ours does. And as your signups come in, our call center reps will contact your leads and ensure you that they're following the training and using the products, and therefore closing the sales for you. So we have a call center in here. That if you anyone that your downlines want to do the trial, they'll close the sales, because I told you that you make money in here. A constant contact costs like almost $400 a month for that, included their call center. And here's how you make money. You're going to be entered in at the gold level, where you make money on every level that anyone comes into. And you can go through that once you click on the trial that I'm going to suggest you to do. And if you're in my group and you're hearing this, and someone brought you in your group, and brought you to this group, and you haven't decided yet, you're sitting on the fence. Anyone sitting on the fence, come in if it's just $1. It's just like you're taking a tour, and then you make an educated decision on what you want to do. I think that's a great tip. Anyway, today's Friday. Thank you for watching Marketing Tips and Tricks. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next Friday.